What's up, y'all? It is day 2 of 75 Hard. It is the 2nd of January. And, I don't know, I was really struggling today with just feelings of self doubt and struggling to kind of trust the process, as it were. Um, we're only 2 days in, which, of course, is silly for me to expect to have, like, figured everything out. Also, Felix is over here with me for a little bit. What's up, buddy? And so, yeah, I don't know. 75 Hard for me it's an attempt at a reset on a whole lot of levels. One of the main ones being like psychological. Just learning to get out of my head and be okay with things. And today I just wasn't. I was really in my head. And I think I have a very interesting relationship with social media. It's my job, and also I am on some levels addicted to it. And I think I'm not so much addicted to social media itself because I actually find it relatively easy to put down. Um, but I think I am addicted to that validation. And that is the part that's hard, is when I'm pouring a lot of time and energy into it and I'm not getting back what I think I should be, like the commensurate validation or whatever. That's the part where I struggle with, and that's when I really start to see my mental health kind of like and today was one of those days where I kind of lost sight of the direction and of the overall vision, and just honestly was kind of not in the dumps, but just not in a good headspace. Um, Definitely didn't help that it was raining. I'm such a plant. I photosynthesize. I need the sun to like operate and give me energy. Um, and when it goes away and it rains, no shot, dude. I'm out. I'm full outie. Um, Today was a super rainy day, so sleepy day, less productivity. Lily's here, less productivity. Rainy day, just all around kind of led to me being like, meow. Um, but that's what I'm looking to get through. Um, and I was just reading, actually, for 75 Hard, I'm reading Getting Things Done by David Allen. And in it, I'm in the first couple pages. I'm really good at listening to audiobooks. I can plow through those, like, honestly, a book a day if I like really want to. Physical reading is really hard for me, but I'm doing it because I want to. And in this, there was a section in chapter 1. He was talking about, can you get into a productive state when required? He said, think about the last time you felt highly productive. You had a sense of being in control. You were not stressed out. You were highly focused on what you were doing. You tended to disappear. You felt like you were making noticeable progress towards a meaningful outcome. And then on the flip side, and if you get seriously far out of that state, you start to feel out of control, stressed out, unfocused, bored, and stuck. You have the ability to get yourself back into it. Um, that is kind of how I felt about, not kind of, that is how I felt about my content, specifically with TikTok, for a while. Because I think what I haven't done a good job of doing is just introducing my personality, giving people a reason to come back. And TikTok is one of those platforms where that's what it is, you know? You need to give people a reason to come back and be invested in you. Oh, yes, Mr. Felix. Sweet boy. He's my buddy. But, and that, like, I get in my head about that. All of that to say, today was not a super great day, and I want to feel the confidence of feeling back in control of my life. And I think kind of where my relationship with social media gets weird is because there is a large element of it that's just completely outside of your control. But by choosing it to be my career path, um, I have foregone a lot of that control and haven't developed the coping mechanisms to deal with that in a healthy way. Um, and so that's really what I'm trying to get out of this, is just finding a way to be in a good headspace about all of it, be okay with everything, and just kind of chill the fuck out. Um, that's the goal. And I'm aware of the problem. It's day 2, so of course, like, it, the the results, whatever, hasn't happened yet, you know. Um, but I was like, man, day 2 and I'm already feeling rattled. Like, that's crazy. But it's silly for me to expect. Expectation is the thief of joy. It's silly for me to expect to have, like, once I've, like, identified the problem, to just have it magically fixed. So, um, oh, ow, he's vicious. I don't know if you can see this. He doesn't pull his punches. Ooh. Felix doesn't pull his punches at all. But yeah. Anyway, that's kind of where I was at. But I don't know. It's silly to have that expectation, but I really do set myself up for failure by, like, having expectations really quickly, and not limiting. I think my imagination is, it's really good in a lot of ways because it allows me to be creative, but it's really bad in a lot of ways because it I'll go through and play through what I think the outcome should be, or what I imagine, like, a good outcome to be, and then that will become my expectation. That's a terrible way of going about it. But back to, like, working through things. Part of the calculus in going back to school is that it takes the pressure off of content and social media to, like, from being income, because I'm going to get my other stable thing, right? And it's letting me just be and create. And I've come to the realization that that's really what I want social media to be, more than an income stream. I want it to be a creative outlet, and I want it to be a means for me to connect with people, because there are things that I want to do in the world, and there are differences that I want to make in the world. Like, I want to help make this world a better place. I want to make it, like, I want to keep the environment from just fucking dying. And that requires, like, people coming together in meaningful ways. And so that's, like, a part of the impact that I want to have. And that's kind of where I'm shifting and seeing social media kind of taking that form, is just connecting people and talking to people and getting people on the same page. But yeah, I don't know, little rambly today, but it's not unexpected. It's day 2 of the challenge. They say day 2 is the hardest. I'm feeling that right now. I hit my workouts. I did 45-minute lift in here, maybe like 20-30 minutes ago, and I did a 45-minute run earlier. Ran 4.7, 4.8 miles, something like that. It was slow. I ran with the dogs, but I've been running a lot the last couple days, and my knees are just not having it right now. So I'm gonna try and chill out on that a little bit. I'll probably bike tomorrow, assuming it's not gross, because it has been raining a lot. But yeah, I'm enjoying the commitment to something. Really, really committing to something and proving that I can it's good. Difficult. That's part of what makes it good.